Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We're back here, Doki Doki Literature Club, making his appearance back on the channel. We have Imran.
Hi.
Yeah,
Hi.
hi. So, we're going to be going through Doki Doki Literature Club. We're going to be cracking jokes all the time. We're going to be having the best Saminationz video you've ever seen in your entire life. Without further ado, let's get into it. Hi again, Sam. Let's see you didn't. Oh, I already done this. Wait, let me skip this. Or skip. I've already done this entire part. I gotta skip it. I started arguing about like Yuri's boobs being bigger or something. Come on. I'll skip. Oh, I found the button. Wait, and I'm added Maya to core 4.
Not a good idea.
When you broke your promise. What's wrong with you? It won't let me skip anymore. Remember when I said I was gonna have my dinner? I have my dinner in my room. So I got the best combo, curry and DLC. Yes! Jenna Ortega approved my follow request on TikTok. Yes. And we've already did all this. The first 5 minutes of the video is going to be silent anyway, because it's just going to be me skipping through dialogue I've already read. No, wait, I did something wrong. No! What have I done? Stop mashing the X button. What, please? Okay, come on. I'm gonna get these. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I gotta click words that I think would make certain characters like my poem. And by that I mean I'm just going to pick them at random and hope. There we go. Okay. Time for some actual reading. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scenery greets me. Hey Saminationz! Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to being in the club, that's that fault. Oh, I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things to you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Oh, Sayori nervously retreats her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and it gets open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have already bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to be guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Saminationz to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Like all the V-Bucks I've put into Fortnite and Battle Royale. I didn't mean to talk about Fortnite, sorry guys. I got too absorbed in Fortnite. I really like when you speak about Fortnite, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Telling us to buy V-Bucks. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was running the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for those cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Yuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What? Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. This is Natsuki just giving. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. So happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh god. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand around her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through all that over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Yeah. Why do they keep laughing, man? I hate having to make that noise like every 2 lines. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arm around her. Oh jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! You seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika? Good question. I think I actually put the dialogue with there. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah? I don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Probably more desirable than all of us combined. Besides me. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Sorry? There you were, said Saminationz. I didn't mean to be late, said Monika. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah? Monica choose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I got into that track time. That makes no sense though. You'd have heard the bell ring at least. Must not heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, there's that one Doki literature song where she's like, I wanna play piano. Oh, I've heard you play music still, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. Wait, I'm gonna eat some chicken curry, guys. 1 sec. I ate too much curry. It's gonna take me too long to eat. Imran, why didn't you hit us with some of your wit and charm?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better at it. Yay! That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Saminationz. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori, somehow, already finishing her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book. Natsuki had disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy it with some literature related by myself with this? Like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, so... Well, can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? I just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out to get people to show up in the first place. You know? And after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative mind. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear liberties like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That'd work out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes live. I'm hungry. Anyway, Sayori! I said this to Anna. Sayori reminds me so much of Maya. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get to my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Why is she up in my face? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall on my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? I need to get used to it. That's an actual line. I didn't like. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every single day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Please give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. What? Sayori glanced around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow is even straighter. Oh, your bow isn't even straighter. Jesus. Fucking ring the guards. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. At least I hope that's toothpaste. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? What? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Okay. Let's see how much better it looks. You'll change your mind. This is such a weird angle. Oh my god. Let me send you a photo of what it just cut to. Oh, I'm getting banned from YouTube if I put this. Imran, look at that shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. This is so funny, says Sayori. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is that one so hard to close? I struggled to close the button fully near her chest. I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner. It doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I am not... Man, this game was written by freaks. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel so strange? See Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that. But it's so stuffy. Oh, it's not weird at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. What? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. It's a pinky promise. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote right now? Yay! Saminationz, I cannot wait to see yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to achieve her poem. Who should I'm Ren, I'm gonna leave this up to you. Who should I show my poem to first?
What are the options?
Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica.
Sorry?
Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica.
Which the one you were flirting with?
All of them. Man, don't even, because last video, Yuri was all up on me, and now Sayori is, bro. I don't know who I'm...
Sorry.
Alright, I'll do that. That's the one who I just buttoned up the blazer. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Sam! Huh? I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you just don't like it because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Saminationz poem. That looks so funny seeing a game and it's a Saminationz poem. Oh, thank God I didn't just put my name as Sam. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet. Sayori hugs the Saminationz poem against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see like there's something sad to right? Well, I like the happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? This? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Saminationz. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? This is Sayori's poem. It's called Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and plug one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put all the bottles on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Even each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside of my head. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. Sounds kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Finance came out so good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. And keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? That's your cue.
Oh. Monica.
Okay. Hi again, Saminationz. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I like this one. Makes me think it's something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it's like two who really care about each other's well-being. Even if you showed it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. Similar. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I read your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, it sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring emotions with happiness. Exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you should be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. Cacophone, I don't know, of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. At the end, it just says load me. I don't know what that means. What does load me mean? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen done before, I guess. I kind of like with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space the words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is isn't about the right question. Isn't what? Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki or Yuri?
Yuri.
Okay. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Saminationz. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain, like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see in here. That's one way to enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me the poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a brief in my bed, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed would always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was simply the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. My bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit more closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes do enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Saminationz? Yeah, you know, I got this YouTube channel. This. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and sometimes make us uncomfortable. After all that, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I, I think I'm ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? The only option left is Natsuki. Well, it's not really worse than any of your last ones, but I can't really say it's better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take that as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll get as good as me someday. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you've never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other, each in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Each time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her friends are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps private. It doesn't matter if it hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is probably better off without spider lovers. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues without simple analogy. And it helps me realize how stupid they were being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know any people like that? Of course, it's how everyone thinks about my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about something like that? As long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy, I think people really need to learn respect for others for liking my weird things. For liking weird things, not my weird things. Oh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't have doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not like there's anything wrong with that. Not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has some trouble finding words. I guess I should try to not be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about having weird behavior and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing sounds really different, I'm pretty sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in just a few days. We're just gonna end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute presentations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it as simple as possible, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Story has been working on posters and I've designed from some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. I'm sorry, I thought you already heard about it. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't start already putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. You think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems to anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who will perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, the first rule of Fight Club is to have fun. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that you got when you were here the first time? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. And remember, guys, don't listen to the Donald Trumps of that world, that bloody idiot. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. That was a Mr. Manny reference. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I still think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else, expecting offense. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Why didn't I get a fucking thank you? I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to see the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Pristine. I'm definitely not stalling to see how long I've been for. She knows exactly how to apply emotion between each line she recites, bringing those words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set up a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glanced at all of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she started reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri passed the first couple lines, her voice changed. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets started in her books. Her quivering words transforms into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly, she is finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back from Riley and glances around as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It looks like Yuri is going down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Like Ghoul DeVoe her High Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're citing to other people. Imagine you're citing to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem, so it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and true. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Saminationz liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nice, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem really fits me nicely. But it might be that other poem wouldn't quite work as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where they sort of gently deliver wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing on that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of anyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Saminationz. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. And well, Saminationz lower everyone's standards a little bit far. Man, fuck off, you fucking hater. Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Besides that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. A breath? Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put up whatever face I want for the people. But when it's my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It must be hard, but I hope you guys all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you're reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. You know, the festival is coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, well, we can finish our planning tomorrow, and then we'll have this weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find that same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. But I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Saminationz, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have changed already. But today, Sayori is a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori! Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbled with her words. Let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, would I walk home with Yuri? Or would I still walk home with Sayori?
You still walk home with Sayori.
Obviously. Come on now. Sayori, you really think I'd ditch you for Yuri? Oh, that was a part. That's one examination. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Saminationz, actual line from the game. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation shut us off. It's kind of weird. Sayori cares so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen that time? Okay, thank you for watching, everyone. Saminationz reads for 52 minutes. It's probably going to be 54 by the time this outro's over. Gonna keep doing more of this because this is a horror game. We gotta get it out. We need to finish it before October's over. Little Nightmares 2, I'm gonna still do that. I just haven't played that in a bit. This has been Sam. This has been Imran.
Hi.
Hi. And we will see you in the next... I feel like I was gonna say something else. Whatever. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.